voice I would like to bring in now. That is Moran Alony. 6 family members of his had been kidnapped from Nir Oz. Moran, I don't really have words that describe that. If you're with us now, can you explain, just describe what happened initially on that day for you and your family?
Was on Saturday. We woke up to missile alarms here in Hovot, and every time that happened, we immediately called my sister to ask how is she. And this specific Saturday, my older sister Danielle also went there to do Shabbat, spend Shabbat with my other sister, with John and her family. And so we texted them immediately, hey, how are you? And they said, we're not sure. They told us there are terrorists in the kibbutz, and we're in the safe room. We're not sure what's going on. And that was like this for about an hour. After an hour, she said that they can hear the terrorists on their neighbor in their neighbor house, and now that we already understand what went on there, then I also understand that what she didn't mention is that she can hear all the probably shouting and gunshots around them, and I can only imagine. After half an hour, she sent us a message that they can hear the terrorists in their house. They're not sure they're going to make it, and that they love us. And after an hour and a half, which was the longest 1 hour and a half in my life, she texted us that the terrorists are. She sent a voice message saying that the terrorists are burning the house, and smoke is getting under the safe room door, probably in order to smoke them out, and they don't think they're gonna make it, and they love us. And 20 minutes later, she just sent 2 messages: "Help, we're dying." That was the last message that we heard from them. We assume that my older sister Danielle and her daughter Emilia was there as well, because they stayed at the same house. But our communication was only in front of phone. And after about a week, which during that week we kind of gathered clues from videos that were released and from other places. After a week, we got the message from the army that all the 6 were recognized as kidnapped. In addition to that, my brother-in-law brother Ariel was also kidnapped along with his girlfriend. So overall, 7 close and second-degree family members.
We're hearing so much right now from people like yourself, families of kidnapped persons Israelis taken over there, of what the government could and should do to bring people back home. Where do you fall on this debate?
I haven't heard anything that assures me that these terrorists are willing for any kind of a deal or negotiation. I hear a lot of rumors, I hear a lot of headlines, but these are the same people that massacre 1,200 people, 1,400 people. It's like, I don't really understand why we're talking about deal at the moment. I think that pressuring them for a deal, as I see it, is our only option at the moment, because I don't trust anything that they say that they want to do. And releasing 2 by 2 is not a humanitarian gesture. It's just laughing in our faces. Releasing the video with my sister in it is their way to do psychological warfare. We're not dealing with people that want to talk to us. We're dealing with people that trying to do whatever they can in order for their survival. And so unless they are releasing kids and women without any discussion first, or for that matter, all civilians, I don't really trust that we can do anything at the moment. And so I trust that the Israeli government are doing whatever they can, both military but also diplomatically, in order to make sure that, first of all, these animals will not be able to hurt us again, but also that they do care about our families' health and safety. And I'm not a military person. I'm not a political person. I can just pray and put my trust in my government and the army. But I would definitely won't put my trust in these terrorists, which every day is saying something different.
I know it's not an easy question. It's in fact a sort of perverse question in many ways. But when you saw that video with your sister, did it at least give you some relief that she was alive? Is there any hope that it gave you?
It first of all, you can see that she's in distress. It wasn't easy to see that video, but yeah, I knew that day. I knew something that I didn't knew before. And so, sorry. And so that she's alive. She doesn't look well. And I don't listen to the words that she's saying, but her anger is real. And let's, remember that they are 31 days in captivity at the moment. So I can understand the anger, but anger also, points to energy, and to spirit, and I want to hope that her spirit is still strong, and I want to assume that that's also because maybe she's with her daughter, and you're thinking a lot of things once you see that, and it was some sort of encouraging, I think, but still, she's one, and that's a lot. But I still have 5, 6 family members there, which I have zero idea, what's their status. The Red Cross is not sending us anything. They're not able to enter, as far as I understand. Although, meanwhile, we are supplying humanitarian aid to Gaza. I don't understand this equation. I don't understand how we don't get any information, but on the other side, they are getting exactly what they want. So,
It's very little that one can say to that, Moran. I guess all we can say is that we're all praying with you, we're all praying for you and your family, and hoping for the safe return of all of our people, regardless of what methodology is needed to bring that about. Thank you for sharing your story. I know it wasn't easy.